And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Aquarians, you stepped up. Thank you for all of the comments in the past video. That was, I mean, on my end, it was just a reminder. We all go crazy sometimes, and we prepare like mother. Yeah, but it happens. But I felt obligated to put it out there as a reminder for some of you guys, not all of you guys, but you guys came out of the shadows there. I really made statements there that I appreciate a lot. By the way, here. You're seen. My point was, even though I don't respond to all the comments, that doesn't mean that I don't see them. So thank you all for the love and support. You've been freaking amazing. I didn't expect that. I was like, whoa, hold on. I was just calling out a few of you. But it was nice to see for sure. And some of you that don't even ever post comments on YouTube, as far as you're saying, that was nice to see. I'm one of those too. I don't comment. The overall energy for the reading, the Hermit, lots of healing going on here. See, it worked. Yeah, lots of healing that you may be going through, may be experiencing at this moment in time. So as we all know, that would go up and down, kind of wavy there. It's never linear. So in the recent past, the 10 of Pentacles, the Magician, the 4 of Pentacles, you're manifesting something super, super stable. You're not only manifesting, you're really, really determined and stubborn even to get it done. Whatever you have planned here, or even if you don't have a plan, like, you know, the idea that you put out there in the universe is just, I'm gonna make something happen, you know? So pretty cool. In the current situation, the King of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, there's a soul connection here attached to you. You feel very drawn to whatever's going on within the soul connection, but you're also very much confused. There's also quite the confusion there. Okay. In the immediate future, the Death card, the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Cups. There's quite the heavy energy. You could be closing something off, you know, bringing something to an end here, even though you don't want to. Really, you're really upset about whatever's going on here, but it might come down to, okay, this gotta go. So I'm not, we'll see. Maybe something's been brought to an end towards you, and you're like, no. I don't know. For the Hermit, you get the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Swords. Like, this is a great energy that you're kind of experiencing right now. There's a lot of, I'm just gonna do things that mean something to me, that I'm passionate about. But for some reason, all of those things have attached to them a deadline, an ending. I'm gonna do these things because I'm super passionate about these things. But these things I got mean nothing. They're gonna go to waste, and they're like, what, why? Why is this here? There's a downer to it. And it's like, why? If you would have had just this energy without that 10 of Swords, I would be like, oh, okay, you're in a good, like, driven kind of an energy. Like, you're shooting for something here, and it's really good. So when you take this with you and you say, it's probably not gonna lead anywhere anyway, but that takes away from the passion, that takes away from the drive, you know what I mean? Then why would you even do it to begin with? Yeah, I don't know. Let's do the 10 of Pentacles in the recent past, the Hangman, the High Priestess, the 8 of Pentacles. Now, you had some sort of a plan here, even though it wasn't necessarily, a clear plan of your mind or something. Like you were onto something here as you were manifesting the sense of stability. So you were already engaged. It's something you were working on something here. And then this manifestation was born of, I'm going to get this through all the way to the end and I'm going to make something nice happen here. And you really believed in that. Like there's no downer energy on that one. There's just, it's going to happen. I'm going to make something nice happen. For the Magician, you get the Page of Swords, the Moon, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't see you having a really clear plan, blueprint. Like, okay, well, I'm starting this tomorrow and this is going to end in 5 years and I have all of each day planned out within these 5 years. It was more of on the go as you were going. You were building something here, You were learning as you were gone. Pretty nice energy. This is my preferred way of manifesting. You don't know shit about what you're manifesting, and then you're like, oh, this is the end result. Oh, cool. I didn't know this is how it was going to turn out. Because if you do it this way, you don't have any expectations tied up to the end result, right? So when it hits you, you'll know what it is, because if you expect it to be that and it hits you a little bit different and it's shown up, I don't like that, but not really, you might say, this is not my manifestation. With this one, it leaves room for anything. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah. So this is what I call manifestation on the go. For the Four of Pentacles, in the recent past, you get the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Chariot. Man, you were on that high wave here, for sure, of your journey, especially of you creating something, making something here for yourself, potentially for others around you, but for yourself for sure. And your level of confidence spikes like big time. Super aligned with yourself there. Very nurturing aspect of you is coming out to the surface. You carry it too on the surface, which might be interpreted from the outside as a level of, a little too much confidence, a little cockiness, but who the fuck cares? It was just because you were confident within yourself. Yes, pretty cool energies there. Let's see what's going on here. What's this pickle we got here with this slow connection? For the King of Wands, in the current situation, you get the King of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands. There's potentially some arguments at play here. Why does this feel like this is... Because whoever this is, you care for that deeply. You're coming from that place of, I only want what's best for you. But it could be quite pushy. From at least one side, the energy. I have no idea what's going on. I don't see a sense of control. I see a sense of rebellion almost, like, I do whatever the fuck I want. Okay, but I didn't argue with you on that. But okay, but I don't care. Yeah. It's almost like a teenager kind of, for some reason, I'm feeling like a parent-child kind of a dynamic here. And even if it's not that in the physical, the energies show up like that. Like the child that rebels against the parent or something. While the parent is just, they are coming from the best place possible. Very loving. Let's see the Six of Cups. The Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. There's like stages of development for this soul connection here, where something happens, somebody says something, does something, it kind of turns into a little bit of like butting heads there somewhat, and then let's just wait to see if that took effect or something. Let's see what that did. So kind of looks a little bit like that. It does look like with each step, the foundation grows bigger, even though in the physical it may not appear that way at all. In the energetical, though, yeah, each step, as rough as it looks sometimes, just adds on to this foundation in a beautiful, more put together kind of a way. And again, in the physical, it might show up completely not, all over the place. For the Two of Swords, you get your Four of Pentacles, the Fool, the World card. Within this dynamic, you might have a little bit of hard time just loosening yourself up a little more, where you seem to be stubborn about certain things at times. And it's like, I could use a little less of that and a little more just come with the flow. So it seems like you're a little, not confused, but not able to do that at this time, even though that's what you wish. You're too much in your head. That's the only problem with that one, And when you're too much in your head, that's where, control is going to come from. And that sense of, ooh, I need to know, I need to do, I need to do. Whereas with the flow, where you're more connected with yourself, like you were in the past there, by the way, as you were putting something nice together there. It allows you to just let things be a little more, instead of being stubborn about all sorts of little things that just don't serve you nor the situation. You know what I mean? So let's do the Death card in the immediate future. For the Death card, you get the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Magician. Well, now you're manifesting with intention for things to be balanced. I see you manifesting behind this massive energy of disconnection now. So I'm not sure where things are at there, but it does seem like there's a big wall between you and whoever's at the other end of this. And you're manifesting from behind that wall, kind of like from that place of, whatever's gonna happen, whatever might be for this in the future, I just want stability and balance, and everybody involved to just be happy at the end of the day. Let me see the Nine of Wands in the immediate future. Man, the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Dove card. I have no idea what this wall represents here. It could be all sorts of things depending on the situation. For some of you, it could be that whoever this is at the other end of this just transitioned out of this world, basically. For others, it could be that you just left things in a place of nowhere and nobody said anything ever again. And if they even tried, the other person didn't respond, and that created this wall, this gap. For others, it could be a simple, just, a split in directions. For others, it could be they're just upset with me right now, or I'm upset with them. I don't know what it is, but whatever that wall is for each of you, I see you having a really, really hard time accepting that wall is there. And that's not going to help you out here. You don't have to like that the wall is there, but starting to work on accepting that the wall is there might actually benefit you on the long run, because it is there. If you don't accept that it's there, then your mind is telling you, we got to break down that wall. So it's going to bring up the sense of you trying to control the situation. And I believe if you haven't figured that one out yet so far, you will here with the existence of the wall, that you cannot control the situation. So I see you having a little bit of a hard time there with accepting that one. Let me do the Four of Cups. For the Four of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the King of Pentacles. And you're upset because, and the upsetness comes from an expectation. You were expecting for things to work out, and they're not. And that creates disappointment. So, lack of acceptance, expectations, that's going to bring up a lot of other stuff for you, a lot of other energies that are not healthy. You know, frustration, anger, a sense of trying to control the situation. All of that is going to build up into something quite nasty if you don't work on all of that. Because from an energetic standpoint, these energies are still there. There's no wall there. You know, in the physical, yeah, we can create all sorts of walls between us and others. You know, whether they want it or not. So I don't know what the hell is going on here. For most of you, I get the sense that it's this one here is a period of time in which the energies just are split by this wall because of just lack of cooperation, lack of they just don't want to talk to you, or you just don't want to talk to them, or something like that. You know, for others, for a few of you, there's that element of somebody passed away here. Still goes the same way. Acceptance is a big deal. It is gonna come in time. So don't force yourself to accept something, you know, the minute it happens, because it's not gonna happen. Just try to work in that direction of accepting rather than resisting. You know, it might benefit you on the long run. Okay. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Page of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. And try to focus a lot on yourself as much as you can instead of focusing on what's behind the wall. What are they doing behind that wall? What's up with them? Why aren't they calling me? Why aren't they putting this wall down? Well, it's gonna make you insane. Try to focus on yourself. I see a lot of confusion around that aspect of focusing on yourself, where you're more curious as what's behind the wall. I mean, I know in theory, you know all of these things. It's different when you actually experience it and you're going through it and you're like, shit, you know? But try to get yourself in the direction of focusing towards yourself first, and then on the aspect of accepting rather than rejecting, and take it from there. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. I felt a pinch. Did you pinch me? Anyways, bye.